Catherine DeConti fires it in the net for Team Spiral. So point inside out to Team Chaos. And number 8, Miss Annie Hart, will take the wheel and serve with her team down by 2, 9-11. But she fires it into the net. It's a point inside out going to Team Spiral. And now number 14, Jordan Strand, will serve. 12 serving 9. Team Spiral up by 3. And Kylie Montgomery says "pow" and puts the ball down as number 14 and number 10 for Team Spiral sprawl out on the court, unable to keep the ball in control. So side out and point going to Team Chaos. And number 11, Taylor Green, back to serve for the second time in this set for the ladies in red. Down by 2. And here comes Chaos. And Kylie Montgomery, she fires a rocket to the back row, and it shanks out of bounds. Taylor Green will continue to serve. And Team Chaos down by 1, 11-12. And it's out of bounds. The hit was the back official called out, and the head official said something else, so they're discussing it. But it sure looked like from here, the ball clearly went out. But let's see what the two of them, the wisdom the two of them can come up with. As it stands right now in this second set. And there we go. The head official giving it back to Taylor Green and the Chaos, and it's all tied up at 12-12. And here we go. Team Spiral keeping the ball in play. Kylie Montgomery fires a rocket, but it is just out of bounds to my right. So side out and point now going to Team Spiral. And they're up by 1, leading 13-12. However, number 2, Paris Bennett, service goes long and rolls 2 courts away. And that ties it all up. So the side out and point to Team Chaos. And I'm pretty sure Kylie Montgomery is going to be the gal that's going to serve. And this second set is all knotted up at 13 apiece. And Kylie Montgomery fires a shot, lands just out of bounds. And so side out and point now to Team Spiral. 13 will rotate out, and here comes number 12, Cameron Gunderson, being called to duty as she enters the game. Team Spiral with a 1-point lead, so 14 serving 13. And she fires a knuckleball to Team Chaos. And Kylie Montgomery fires a shot to the back left-hand portion of the court. And it sure looked like it was in, but the official called it out, so here we go. Team Spiral with a 2-point lead, 15-13. And that ball looked like it landed out, and it did. One official called it in and the other called it out. But the ball definitely landed in. I don't know if I said it landed out, but it definitely landed in. So side out and point to Team Chaos. And it's now a 1-point game with Chaos being down by 1. Here comes Annie Hart with a powerful hit, but number 6 for Team Spiral does her thing, and her teammates fire the ball to the back row off of one of the Chaos players. And Team Spiral is now out to a 16-14 lead. And Claudia Ribes up to serve for the gals in blue from Chandler. Here comes Annie Hart bringing the hammer, but she sent this one to North Peoria. It's now a 3-point lead for the Spiral, 17 serving 14. Bo Percival dials it in for the kill. Breathing life into Team Chaos. So side out and point going to Chaos. Number 6, Marlene Lopez, to serve as soon as the ball from the other game gets off the court. Team Chaos down 15-17, down only 2. And here comes Marlene Lopez. Spiral keep it alive. Annie Hart with the hit, and the Spiral respond, keeping it alive. And number 4, Skylar Goodsell, misfires up front for the Spiral. So the ball bounces into the net, and now that's a point. So Marlene Lopez and Team Chaos will keep it. And they are down 1. Spiral keep it under control, and here comes Annie Hart. And the Spiral keep the ball in play. And Annie Hart and number 11, Taylor Green, whack that ball, and it goes over the net and lands in a dead spot right in front of 2 of the Spiral players. And Team Chaos has tied this up at 17 apiece. And with that point and momentum changer, Coach Alexis Pomeroy calls a timeout for her gals in blue from Chandler, Team Spiral, to settle them down because their backs are against the wall. If they lose this second set, then they get to go to lunch and dinner. Marlene Lopez with the serve as we come back to live action, all tied up at 17 apiece. And number 14 fires a rocket, glancing off of Allison Zygmunt, number 20 of Team Chaos. So side out and point going to the gals in blue. And number 7, Alessandra Del Rio, will serve for Team Spiral, who are up 18-17. Nice job by Allison Zygmunt, who redeems herself after that last hit. And she scores the point for her Team Chaos, tying it up. And Abby Kraus will come in and serve for Team Chaos. The Spiral keep it under control. However, Abby Kraus doesn't help her own cause, and she goes to hit that, and it goes way out of bounds. So side out and point for the gals in blue, Team Spiral. Number 10, Alexis Culbertson, coming to serve with her team up by 1, 19-18. She barely gets that over the net for an ace service. Number 10 and number 9 for Team Chaos can't get there, but a valid attempt. The Spiral up by 2, 20, serving 18. And a great job by the Chaos team. An outstanding effort by the Spiral girls in trying to make that hit to keep that ball alive for Team Spiral. But side out and point going to Chaos. Annie Hart on the serve with Chaos down by 1. Spiral keep it alive. Number 12 up front for Spiral, pulling double duty, working hard. Kylie Montgomery with the tap to the back row. Great job by both teams keeping this ball in play. And I mean, that was perfect ball hitting and setting by the Team Spiral. Perfect technique. So if you're watching, that was almost a clinic on how to serve it. Or not serve it, but just how to set it up and kill it. Sight out. Spiral leading 21-19. Number 15 taking a whack at it, and it falls in a dead spot of the Chaos. So Team Spiral now up 22-19. And number 14, Jordan Strand, will serve it when she comes out. Club Arrowhead head coach Whitney Estes says, hold on and let's take a timeout. Let's talk about this. Try to break some of the momentum that Team Spiral has built up. Club Chaos won the first set. And so Team Spiral, with their backs against the wall, is fighting and clawing to win this second set to take this to a third set. The Team Spiral up by 3, 22 serving, 19 as we come back to live action. Kylie Montgomery takes care of business. Great set. She powers it down to side out and point, going to Team Chaos. Taylor Green back to serve for Team Chaos. She takes a moment to tie her shoes. Team Chaos down by 2, 20, serving 22. And Marlene Lopez up front protecting the ball from coming over as she stuffs it down. It is now a 1-point lead. Taylor Green back to serve. 21, serving 22. And it is an ace serve. And Taylor Green has tied this all up at 22 apiece. Each of these teams, well, the winner has to score more than 2, or by 2, I should say. Taylor Green on the serve. Outstanding job by the Chaos to keep that ball alive. And the head official calls one of the girls for being over the line. So now Team Chaos is now out in front, 23-22. And Taylor Green whacks it just a little too hard. That ties it all up for side out and point coming to Team Spiral. The gals in blue. Paris Bennett will serve, and it is 23-23. Chaos keeps it alive, and now it's Spiral's turn. Number 20 does her job in the back row for Team Chaos. And here comes Kylie Montgomery. Instead of taking a power whack at it, just does a little technique touch and drops it down at the feet of Team Spiral. And it's 24-23. Kylie Montgomery will serve with set and match point. Both teams doing a good job keeping the ball in play. And there it is. Team Chaos barely wins 25-23 to win and advance in this losers bracket matchup. So the gals will shake hands and show their sportsmanship. One team is happier than the other, obviously. Team Spiral, the gals in blue, are now eliminated from this tournament. And Team Chaos stays alive and moves to the next round in the losers bracket, but yet again stays alive. So hopefully we'll see them again. Well, my name is Guy Fennell, and I've been your host through this outstanding matchup between these two clubs. We're streaming live on azgamecast.com at the University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, and I will see you at the next match at the top of the hour.